deal with if you're having a shaky time, right, in terms of your performance in the LCK. I don't think we could say that about T1 here. Let's see if Umpty can actually still maintain this level of lead against Cuz, who's also up, and I think that will
until
have to
now,
see,
as the Renekton does finally get taken away.
Renekton actually played only 3 times. One of those times was by Fred at Breon.
And they all lost, didn't they? Yeah, things weren't super great.
There's another targeted ban towards the Gwen I was talking about for Canna in the top side. And now it's all about adaptation here because both teams' most popular tools so far, their most used tools, their most used champions are removed now.
Rumble.
Let's see where we go.
Rumble, I think, is almost a guarantee. Umpty, it's his most played champion. And Kaz and Umpty have both looked good on it. But Lucian was left up. Okay, this is what happens when there's so many targeted bans. These completely overpowered things get left available, and Lucian is definitely one of them. Now, it's a triple flex here for T1, but I would expect that Faker would likely want to play it.
Pre-draft.
I also think that Kerry is just a fantastic Tahm Kench player, so this is brilliant. It's exactly what you want. One thing I was going to mention is that Xin Zhao, Lulu were both available, and so they could have decided to lock that one in if they would like. But instead not going to. Now just going to make that Lucian a double flex, as it can, of course, be towards the top side of the map. I believe it was Keen that played the Lucian top so far this year. Otherwise, everybody else has been putting it in the mid lane, as you would expect. Lava, of course, was brilliant on the Lucian against Sandbox.
I'd rather see something.
What do you mean?
No.
What do you mean? This is fake
I'd love
as
to see
Wolf.
Fake as
Come on.
I'd love to see it, but
it was never going to happen, right? But we have to get excited about it.
Sure.
That's a rule when you're here in the LCK. Faker ever potentially hovers the Zed. You have to look at the plays and look at the moves, all right?
I have to look at the plays, look at the moves, and the lack of AP damage.
Yeah, look at the plays, look at the moves. Carrier, what was that? You locked in the Azir. As that is going to be Diana locked in. So we are flexing things around. It looks like potentially I'm going to wait. I'm not even going to try because, of course, this is a lot of flexing.
To use Lava in conjunction with this Diana. As I know, Hoya.
Yeah, in a little bit of trouble here as he had just teleported back as well as there's Paranoia. The teleport to come through as well. As you can see, Cuz was tanking up the turret. In goes Lava now, the flash comes in. The culling isn't going to be enough here as it looks like it. Lava actually getting so much back and he survives. Oh my goodness, that was ridiculous as the Drake is also taken at the same. Spits Teddy right on top of the equalizer, but no engage to actually follow up. That's a double snare coming through from Teddy. And now the culling comes in.
Lava.
In goes Umpty now, though. There's the Moonfall, but he's going to be sacrificed. I don't think the counter engage was quite enough, but the Chains of Corruption do so much work, and Canna will fall down. Faker's Sand Soldiers getting a lot of work done, but he is going to die. And Henna just pops up a triple kill for the Varus, and that's a 4-for-1.
It's a 4-for-1, and it feels like T1 just don't understand their strengths of their composition are going to be much later if you end up having a group on the side. We're not done yet, apparently.
Yes, in the meantime, Umpty is going to be taking a Lantern Ride to try and get out. Dawning Shadow does a fair bit of damage as in goes Faker. The box comes through as Umpty is going to get flashed on by Teddy. Lava now in trouble, and we were singing the praises of Fred at Breon, and then they throw all of the advantage away. Kerry actually locks down that kill, but good on T1. I think might just be dead.
Looks that way.
Yeah, this is real rough. Barely doesn't have flash available, and Dawning Shadow is going to fly on through and deliver the kill over to Teddy on the other side of the map.
And hey, you know, now you can get that turret with the next mini wave. Probably you can get those plates, so I guess it just doesn't matter.
Umpty looking for a very deep flank, but unfortunately, looks like Cuz is going to be able to get in here and take him down. Ulti is going to come forward. Umpty might be able to get underneath the turret here as, okay, maybe an overextension. That's a great Lantern from Delight as there's the Tahm Kench coming on in, but some low health bars here for T1 as Fred Breon wanting to find one target to take down. Just get a kill onto someone, please. Yes, finally. The Ignite, I believe, ticks down and takes out Cuz as it is going to be a 1-for-1 in the end. Definitely some limping members of T1, but they still do have a fair bit of control here on the bottom side. Faker now are now down for T1 as well. As you can see, Carrier and Teddy both flashing alongside Canna and Cuz. That was 4 out of 5 flashes for T1. So, yes, ultimates back and available majoritively, as we're still waiting for a bit on the Abyssal Voyage and Dawning Shadow. Okay, in goes Faker, finds 2 with the Emperor's Divide, and that is the target that he wanted. And is taken down, and now that's a guaranteed Drake, of course. The Emperor of Shurima comes on through here for T1 as Faker. He was the one with the flash and the ulti. And as I was saying it,
there he goes.
What he was using it for.
The flash going to make your Shurima shuffle super long range there. Gets his way in, has a massive ultimate there. Is going to drop down a turret here in the mid lane and help push this one out. And I mean, Fred at Breon, there was very little chance they had to actually take this, even with the Paranoia just barely coming back up before the fight. They had Umpty's ultimate ready too, but sadly, all it takes is just one clean engage from Faker in this position, and that's all you need. There's no vision here. Delight steps a little bit far forward here with Henna, and Faker says, no, you can't be here, that's not allowed. Double knockback, that's all it takes to just literally win the game. Because now I don't think Fred and Breon have any chance of coming back into this one. I mean, It's going to be nigh impossible. Faker says, I'm going in. There they go. That's all he has to say.
All too easy.
Let's take.
It's like New Game Plus.
Yeah.
There's not really much of a point as here's the Paranoia. Let's see whether the steal can come through. No, that's not what they're focusing on whatsoever as Emperor's Divide doesn't really get a lot of work done. Serena Breon going golden all over the place. Umpty, though, finds himself in the wrong one. That Moonfall did absolutely nothing as there was no follow-up. Hoya dies like he is made out of plasticine.
Yeah,
really not what you want.
Again, he's an unfortunate equalizer bot in this game, and say they're better than other teams. Like, oh, my team is crushing so hard. Like, T1 doesn't care about how hard they win the game. They just want to win the game. That's
no, exactly. And it also needs to be the consistency, right? As Cuz is going to turn that turret off. Goodbye, Umpty. Oh, but that felt personal from Faker. Sweeps him up, and that is going to be the inhibitor falling down in the mid lane. Bottom side was already dealt with. 0, 4, and 3. Oh no, I think I know which version of Umpty this one is here today.
Yeah.
In this particular game, but honestly, in this game, taking care of the minions on the bottom side and in the mid lane as the base is in a bit of trouble, but now he's teleporting in. The Baron has been taken down. The lights have been turned off, but now Lava goes in. Moonfall's onto 4. It looks real good. Is it going to be enough here, though, as they take down Cuz, but they trade it for Lava, and now Teddy feels like he's unanswerable. Hoya comes on in. The Flame Spit is doing some work, but meanwhile in the back line, the other AD carries smacking down Fred at Breon. Faker, he was in the fight at the beginning, and then he left, and then he comes back again. And now they're teleporting to the mid lane as Nexus is going to be taken down as T1 will finally put Fred at Breon out of their misery at 40 minutes on the dot.
Yeah, nasty game here, actually, to the end of the day here for Fred at Breon, sadly. But it's all you can hope for is that one wombo combo. They get it in the end, but there's just so much damage on T1's side they don't care. Sure, you kill Cuz, but Faker just walked.